Fuck Yeah Pop Punk Facebook, YouTube, Band Rescue, Fuck Your Scenes, any of the various sites I write for. This is Kevin's band again. This is a very special night. Best band I've ever interviewed. This is Matt from Set Your Goals.
Thank you, sir.
Why you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I spend most of the year in a van on tour Set Your Goals.
This band, right?
Yep. This is it. Yeah, this is our new van. We just got it. If you spin the camera around, you can see our bunk area over here. And you're sitting in the lounge, and we got the gaming setup, got the Xbox, the flat screen, some Nerf guns today.
All the necessities.
Yeah, all kinds of fun stuff in here.
Yes. Why don't you tell us how the band first got started?
Well, I met Jordan at a Newfound Glory show, strangely enough, and
great story.
yeah, through a mutual friend named Derek, who actually put out our demo on the first pressing of the CD. He owned a record label called Straight On Records, and I went to college with him, so that's how we knew each other. So yeah, I met Jordan through him, and we started hanging out, and he would send me these little guitar clips of him just messing around. He's like, yeah, I want to start a different band. But these aren't really hardcore, and I was like, he didn't really plan on doing anything with them actually, but I had really wanted to start like a pop punk band in the area, but one that had sort of like breakdowns.
Yeah.
Because no one had done that, and all my friends were in hardcore bands, and there had been a pop punk band in our area that had a lot of potential. They were called Towards an End, and they broke up before their time. So I wanted to just sort of like carry that torch and just see where it went. So things sort of evolved from there. We started writing songs. I don't know how to play any instruments, so I would just sort of hum the songs to him, and he'd play them. And he's really good with picking up stuff by ear. And he'd come up with a lot of really cool riffs and stuff too. So he was playing in a hardcore band at the time called Time for Living, and Dan and Mikey both played in that band. So that's when we met them. Yeah, things sort of just picked up from there, and we've had a few member changes since, but that's the gist of it.
So, for anybody that doesn't know, where'd the band name come from?
It's from another band called Civ. Civ is the singer for a legendary hardcore band from New York called Gorilla Biscuits. And after Gorilla Biscuits broke up, he started Civ, and the first record he put out was Set Your Goals.
I did not know those two bands were connected.
Yep.
I was wondering if it was CIV or Civ.
Yeah, we were talking about that before.
Civ, it's short for Civarelli, his last name.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
We had the honor of playing with and touring with Gorilla Biscuits when they did the reunion tour in 06. It was incredible. It was so awesome.
So I've always loved how y'all have dual frontmen. Was that the plan from the beginning?
That was not the plan from the beginning, actually. I don't really remember how that happened. It's just sort of another one of those things that just sort of evolved. It was weird because it was like, I think at first it was just me, and then it was me and our friend Justin, and then Justin never showed up to practice, so we sort of gave him the boot before the band even was a band. And then
Big mistake.
Jordan was like, oh, I'll try it out. And so, we just sort of went from there. It just worked, so.
Yeah, I love it.
Kept things that way.
After y'all had y'all's falling out with Eulogy Records, y'all talked about, I think y'all talked about going independent. What made you change your mind and go with Epitaph?
It's not so much that we changed our mind. We had just been looking into every option because we were in a really dark place at that time.
Yeah.
It's probably the worst point in our band's career for us, and we didn't know what to do, and we were just looking at all the options. We were like, we don't have anyone to pay for this record to be recorded. We didn't have anyone to put it out. All we knew was that if Eulogy put it out, it would kill the band. So we had our management look for other labels, and they got in contact with Epitaph, and Epitaph was really cool about it. We actually we didn't even end up signing the contract until the record was almost out already.
Oh, wow.
So we had recorded it and everything. Basically, Mike Green saved our record. This would be the death of us. He was like, man, I love you guys, and I'm just gonna do the record, and we'll worry about paying later, and we'll sort that all out after it comes out. So he had a lot of faith in us, and that was really cool, especially since we didn't even know him.
That's paid off.
And it paid off, yeah. So we're in a much better place now. We're real happy with Epitaph.
last record, you had about a really big name guests on it. Paramore, of course, Chad and Jordan from Newfound Glory. What was it like working with all of them?
It was awesome. Every guest vocal on that CD is a past tour mate. I toured with Vinny from Movie Life and I had the Avalanche. And John from Turmoil and Chad and Haley. We toured with all of them. So I just knew them from touring and stuff and hanging out. Over the years, we've just become good friends with all of them.
So, are you at liberty to tell us anything about the new record?
Yeah. Two of the songs, skeletons for the songs, were actually written before Mutiny.
Oh, wow.
That's one thing I think fans are going to be excited about because it's still got that like raw energy of Mutiny, and we didn't overthink those songs. We just sort of kept them simple and finished them in the studio. And one of those is "Start the Reactor," which we've been playing on this tour.
Yeah,
And the other, what's that?
enjoyed that one.
Yeah,
Definitely.
And the other one we're calling "Exit Summer," which has always been just the sort of working title for the song. We just kept it because that's what we've always known it as. And as far as the rest of the songs on the record, I think it's got a much more cohesive sound. It's got like it's not as random and scattered as "This Will Be the Death of Us" was, and I don't think it's as dark sounding like tonally as the last record as well. I think it's more upbeat, and I think fans of both records are gonna find something they like in this one. So I'm looking forward to it being released.
I'll be anxiously awaiting that one.